Hello, welcome to Storytime with Lauren. Today I'm going to tell you about the time when my mom should have sued my school and we would have been millionaires and I would have been rich right now. I was in first or second grade. I used to ride the bus to school. I was such a little teeny bopper. I was so cute. I don't even remember why I was riding the bus because I remember my mom used to take us to school, but I guess there was a time when she wasn't taking us to school. I'd never thought about this before. So as a kid, you get to know your bus driver and they become kind of like one of your teachers. Like, you have respect for them. They tell you what to do. Hey, sit down. Hey, stop playing. And anyway, you know each other, right? So she knows where every kid gets off. By this time, she had driven the same kids a million times, so she knew everyone's stop. She knew who was the troublemakers, that kind of thing. Well, this day, we had a substitute bus driver. So we're going home, and it is raining. And the substitute bus driver didn't really care, what was going on. I don't know. She, wasn't really doing her job that well. We got to my neighborhood, and we got to my stop, and she didn't stop. She just kept driving. I told the girl next to me, I was like, hey, she passed my stop. And the girl was like, hey, you passed her stop. Well, she didn't hear, she wasn't paying attention, or she didn't hear for a long time. So we made it all the way down this really long street. You shouldn't even be walking by yourself that far alone as a second grader. But the bus driver dropped me off all the way. I mean, this was over a quarter of a mile away from my stop, which was already around the block from my house. So she just stops there and opens the door. What I should have done was told her to drive back and drop me off back there. But since I was a shy kid, I just got off the bus, and it is raining. The kind of rain where you can't even really see right in front of you because the water is coming down so hard. And she dropped me off, and I had a little raincoat, but I didn't have an umbrella. I didn't have anything. So I am a little second grader walking in the pouring rain with no umbrella, getting soaking wet. And I am just walking, and I'm crying because I am so terrified. I'm so scared. I'm so cold. I know where I'm going, but I'm also in second grade, so I'm still kind of dumb with directions. So I just am oh, I think if I just walk straight. So I walk all the way down the street. It takes me 10 minutes to get down the street because I have little tiny legs. And I remember my mom's friend lived on that street. She was all the way at the end of the street, so I still had to walk a far way. But I didn't have to cross an intersection, which I couldn't see to cross it anyway, and they wouldn't be able to see me. So I stopped at my mom's friend's house, and I didn't even really know if I had chosen the right house, but I just guessed, and thank God it was the right house. And she opened the door and sees me just soaking wet and crying my eyes out. And she opens the door and she was like, oh my gosh. And she brought me inside and got me a warm towel and I think she even drew me a bath and everything. All this while she was calling my mom. And then she tells my mom what happens. And my mom is like, what? That's so terrifying as a mom to hear that happened to your kid. Oh my gosh. So anyway, my mom comes and picks me up in the car, and I just remember being I'm so grateful to be warm. I was freezing, y'all. I could have gotten sick. Anyway, my mom takes me home, and the next day I got to stay home from school because I was traumatized. And my mom did call the school to complain. But honestly, if that was today's day and age, if that happened to my kid, 100%, this school is getting sued. So I mean, we could have been millionaires. And here I am, a peasant. Not at Nobu. Not having a Burke Williams membership. Not eating cheesecake. That could happen now if I wanted it to. My cheekbones are popping, man. Every time I talk, look how cute they are. Oh.